Okay, so you've clicked on this video because either you know me or you don't. But basically, this channel is going pretty much nowhere. I'm not really playing Roblox that much anymore. Like, I've been playing it a bit as of recently, but not as much as I have. And that can be blamed by the enforcement bans, because Roblox, if you didn't know, enforcement banned hundreds of my accounts, including the ones I've made well over a decade ago at this point. So yeah, Roblox is just spat in my face time and time again, and I've grown incredibly disillusioned. I mean, I was already pretty disillusioned before the enforcement ban. I was already considering quitting and that, you know, cutting down my hours of playing Roblox, but this has truly solidified it. And basically what I want to do is, hopefully I get the courage to do this, but I'm going to be unprivating a bunch of my older videos. If you guys didn't know, I had videos before December 2021, but I deleted every single one. One of my biggest regrets, because I posted a lot of nostalgic stuff before I deleted everything, and to my knowledge, nobody has an archive of any of those videos. And the only proof I have, like, I found some of the videos, like, I reviewed some, I think I did a review on one of my alts, like, creations. Okay, how do I explain this? I made an alt account which made, like, Great Citadel difficulty shot, and then I reviewed that. I also reviewed UIDC Neat as well. Both of those were from May 2021 and January 2021. It's sad that I don't have the original videos to upload, but I have a very good idea of when I recorded these videos and when I uploaded them. So you'll see a couple of those, like, where I found them and uploaded them. Most of the videos have just been on unlisted or private for the longest time, and I'm gonna unprivate unlist and unprivate every single video that doesn't have any, like, personal information on me or any other people, because this channel is going nowhere. I'm not gonna be making new content, but how if you guys are interested in the old stuff I posted, and you can go watch that, but I'm gonna warn you, it's not very good. And I only started editing my videos around late 2024, so before that, all I had to work with was OBS pauses. Yeah, that's the only thing. I used OBS's, like, inbuilt record pausing feature as editing, and which I did make pretty good use of that, but I'm not that good of an editor. I don't really have motivation to make any videos. I mean, recently I was making something, but I decided against it because, I don't know, it kind of goes against me in some ways. And I just, again, I don't know. I just didn't have much confidence in the video, so I didn't really complete it. I could still edit it now if I wanted to, but I doubt there'll be a point. And even then, after that, I don't even know what I'd post. Like, this channel was just dead. If I, like, what I'm posting right now, probably gonna get less than 20 views, if even that. And if I do get views, it'll probably be by people I know, like my friends. Because I really doubt anybody who subscribed to this channel would watch anything I posted, even if it was Jata related, which it won't be, because, you know, I've really stopped caring about Jata and obbies and all of that stuff. I mean, I still play them sometimes, but it's not like that type of obsession I had in 2022, like 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. Those were my biggest years when it came to obbies. I just made a lot of stuff, but now I've, like, grown increasingly disinterested in that stuff. So that's really all I can say. at least on the top of my head, because I'm not scripting this video. I don't have the time or the effort or the will to do that, as I've had a pretty bad day so far. I don't know, I just need something to occupy myself. And I just thought, you know, why not, you know, show what I was like, you know, give some perspective on what I was like a couple years ago. And honestly, for like, I was really embarrassing. Like, I was like 15 years old, 15 to 18 years old when I was actively posting. I don't know, most of my videos are very childish and very simple, but you can go back and watch them. My voice was a lot higher back then, and that's an insecurity I still struggle with today. I don't speak very well. I'm sure I have a speech impediment of some kind. I don't know, I just don't speak very well. My voice, I mean, right now, my voice sounds deep. And I do pass, you know, as my age. I'm 20 years old right now, but if you listen to my voice when I was like 16, 15, I did not pass it at all. And if you go to any of my 2021 videos, you'll be like, dude, that guy's like 14 to 15. He sounds like he's like 9. So, yeah. I used to say I was a lot younger back then as well, because, I don't know, I acted really childishly. Like, I was self-aware about that, and I also sounded young. So there's no way I was going to say, oh, I'm 15. I just said, oh, I'm 11, or oh, I'm 13, or something like that. Something that was somewhat believable. But now, you know, I think I've matured slightly since then, and I'm fine with revealing my actual age. I'm 20 years old. I was born on May 12, 2006. If you want to believe that, if you don't want to believe that, then go ahead. I don't really care. I don't have much care for the internet nowadays. Again, mainly all I do now, because I picked up new hobbies, like playing the guitar and just watching stuff and just trying to enjoy life a little more, like going on walks and shit. Like, life is so much bigger and more unconstrained when you just drop all of this stuff. You just stop wasting time on stuff like Roblox that doesn't care about you, or nobody on the internet really cares about you. There's just no reason to invest into it emotionally besides, like, you know, like basic binge entertainment or whatever. At least that's how I see it now. Obviously not explicitly, I could articulate that way better, but then again, this is an unscripted video and I'm just like rambling on and on. I don't know, I feel like being able to express all of this stuff is something I haven't really gotten to do in my videos, but then again, most of my videos end up being very rambly and just going off topic. But yeah, hopefully, if you go on my channel, you'll see all of my older videos. Some of them are alright, but some of them are very corny. I'm not gonna lie. Especially some of my 2022 slap battle stuff. Yikes, that was pretty bad. But I still say some stuff aged pretty well, but other stuff didn't. Again, I'm only unprivating and unlisting some of these. I'm not gonna do all of them, because then again, like, some of these videos I've accidentally shown my personal information or the personal information of someone else, and I don't want to be responsible for that. So I'm just gonna make sure for each video I re-upload or repost that there's nothing like that being shown, which is a lot, by the way. I was pretty conservative when it came to I was very secretive when it came to my personal information back then. I lied about my name, I lied about my age, I lied about most aspects of my life back then. So being able to, like, I'm not really proud of it, but then again, like, I know one person off the top of my head who still watches my channel now who would probably care about this stuff. Probably not, though. But it's someone who I've known since 2020, and I'm pretty sure we like used to collab on like old JJT, EHT, no EJT and EHT stuff back in 2020, which was very fun. I still think, I mean, morally, I wasn't the best person back then, but I've forgiven myself. A lot of other people from that era have forgiven me as well. And I think most people have just put that behind them because I've gone out of my way to contact and, you know, really make myself more apparent to people that I wronged back then. So I don't really struggle from guilt like I did back in 2022 when it came to that 2021 and 2020 stuff, because I had a lot of drama back then. I did a lot of weird, sketchy stuff. And I'm glad I've really matured as a person compared to what I was like 3 or 4 years ago. There's such a drastic difference. There's a giant difference. And I'm still changing a lot as a person now. I'm still discovering a lot about myself and what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. Because my life right now is in a very, very weird place. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I kind of feel a bit of dread when it comes to it, to be honest, because I'm not sure how I'm going to turn out in the next couple of years. Everything's very uncertain for me right now. And I didn't come here to really whine about that, so I won't get into detail. Because, again, it's not really my place here. I have friends for a reason, I have family for a reason, so I'll just keep all of that personal stuff out of this video, or at least most of it. Again, because partly, like, mostly this stuff isn't really relevant anymore. But I'm not really sure what else to include, so I think I'm just gonna cut it off there. And I'm probably not gonna post anything else. I've been getting into music like way more, so I might make some music related content. I have a music channel, but I'm probably gonna delete all the stuff of that channel just straight up. I don't know, I don't really want to keep that stuff public. I can't really explain why, but I'm probably just gonna get rid of all the stuff in that music channel and probably turn it into something else instead, because I don't know, I don't have much use for it. But then again, I'm rambling on. Even though I said I was going to end the video, I'm just going to end the video. I hope whoever's watching has a good day. And if you watch throughout the whole video, I'm severely impressed, because listening to 13 minutes in a row of me rambling over nothing, besides, you know, just reflecting on myself and my weird, strange reasoning for doing some of the stuff I'm going to be doing after this video, that's like impressive. I don't understand how you could listen to me talk. I'm not a very like entertaining person, in my opinion. I feel like, you know, I'm just gonna shut up. So yeah, see you guys later.